Hi guys, and welcome to On The Menu with me, Caroline. Hi and hello if you're new here. My name is Caroline and I make food and fitness content. So today we are going to be buying ingredients and items to aid weight loss. So this could be food alternatives, lower calorie alternatives, little swaps here and there to make our weight loss journey a little bit easier. Now I am coming to the end of this weight loss phase. I've only got 6 days left. Within the last 6 weeks, I have lost 5 kg. And I experienced a little plateau, but for the last week, I recalculated my calories and we went from there. So you've always got to keep track of what you're doing, where it may be going wrong, and how you can readjust and change the process. Just a little disclaimer here, I am not a doctor, I am not a healthcare professional. These are just things that I have done to help me personally. Hey guys, coming to you from the future. I filmed this video when I was in the process of losing weight, and now I've settled for a little bit and I'm going to be going back into another phase of weight loss very soon. So during that phase I had lost 6 kilos overall over 7 weeks by making these swaps here and there. They personally worked for me, they might not work for you. Just take this as a little bit of inspo here and there about what you could do. It's all about making smarter choices for you. And with that, let me show you the bits I have been buying to help me with my weight loss. So this is a whole collection of stuff, but I'm pretty sure I'm missing a few here and there. And we've got stuff in the fridge and freezer as well, which I'll bring out a little bit later. But for now, I'm going to be talking about these items here that have helped me on my weight loss journey. Starting off with the rice cakes. I absolutely adore these. These are some of the best. So we've got the salt and pepper veggie cakes by M&S. And then we've also got the sweet chili rice cakes. And we've also got these callo veggie cakes. They're beetroot and balsamic. I recently discovered these and I'm absolutely obsessed. We've got these crisp breads. These are the Rivita black pepper ones. And then I've also got these cracker breads. These are really good too. Only 20 calories per slice. So what I've been doing with the rice cakes is topping it with some avocado and some turkey bacon and having that as a lunch. These can be used as snacks, but they can also be used in your meals as well. I've seen quite a few people do that. Topping it with hummus too. These are 0 carb noodles. So I've always used these from Holland and Barrett, but they've recently brought out this new one, which I've never used before. It's the 0 carb tagliatelle, and I love tagliatelle. So I thought I'd give these a try. Be interesting. So at the start of my diet, I used these, and they're the Amoy straight medium noodles. And for a pack, you have 2 servings, and it's all portioned out for you. And per serving, it's 227 calories, whereas this per a serving or per 100 grams is 9 calories. But I use the whole thing, and in a pack, it's 200 grams drained weight, and so this only comes to 18 calories, which is really tiny. There's something you need to know about konjac noodles. Is that it's not for everyone. It can smell a little bit fishy if you don't prepare it well. So what I suggest you do is drain away the water, let it sit in some cold water, and then rinse it a couple of times. And then pop it in the microwave for a minute and then cook it. That's how I recommend you make it taste nice. People say that you've also got to drink a lot of water when you eat these kind of noodles. I've had no problems with this so far. If that's not for you, then stick with these guys. Onto bread and rice. So these mini tortilla wraps I've been using for my tacos, and I have about 2 or 3 of them to keep me full. But the mini ones are only about 88 calories per a tortilla wrap. Alternative to bread or bread rolls, if you're doing burgers, is to just swap it out for a Warburton thin instead. Now these are only 100 calories per thin. They're just soft, they're easy to eat, and you can pop them in the toaster. They're tasty. And then I've got some VT Thai jasmine rice. So anytime I want a portion of rice, this is ready to go. It's all portioned out for you, and then you don't have to weigh anything out. When it comes to calorie deficits, convenience is sometimes very much helpful. I feel like this is kind of obvious, but you have to get your fruit and veg in to increase your fibre intake and also bulk out your meals. So again, I am a big volume eater, and so to bulk out my meals using veg is super effective for me. So I've got some tender stem broccoli, and this is absolutely essential in most of my meals. Got some green beans and some asparagus tips, and shredded iceberg lettuce. Now, you can eat loads and loads of lettuce, but it's so effective for volume eating. And then again, fibre intake. Kiwis, really great, especially if you eat it with the skin on. And avocados as well. Now this is key for your essential fats, the healthy ones anyway. And they've also got fibre in them too, so they're super important. I try to have about half an avocado with my rice cakes. And then potatoes. Now these have been roasted, and you can eat quite a bit of potato, guys. Potatoes are really good for volume eating and satiating your appetite. I believe they're quite high up on the satiation index. Peas are a great source of fibre, and again, bulking out your meals. This added with some mash and some sausages, you've got bangers and mash. And strawberries. Strawberries I add to my yogurt, and with all berries, they're quite low in calories. And just, you know, frozen ones, fresh ones, they're just really handy to have. On to some snacky bits. These are the pop chips from M&S. I absolutely adore these, and you get a fair bit in a packet. It's 78 calories per pack, and they're great. The smoky barbecue and the salt ones are my favourite flavours. The sea salt and vinegar ones, they're all right, but they're not, you know, they're not a Walker's salt and vinegar crisp. But nonetheless, they're really good. And to add them to like your lunch or something, or have it with your tuna salad, gorgeous. And then we've got these Snacker Jacks. If you've got a sweet tooth, then the sweet Snacker Jacks are really great. The caramel ones are household fave. And these, the chocolate chip ones, they're really good. Like, I thought, oh, they'll be like meh, but they're really good. I quite like them. And then for on top of yogurts and stuff, this is the cocoa high protein cereal from Cereal. Now Cereal do really good cereals. I know they've been all over social media and stuff, but their marketing on LinkedIn I quite like. If you've got a really sweet tooth, this is gonna hit the spot, I'm telling you now. Sauces and flavourings. Granted, this yogurt is not. And we'll talk about the yogurt first then. This is my absolute favourite yogurt now. This is the creamy coconut one by M&S. Normally I get the plain one, but they only had the vanilla one in, so I just got it instead. It doesn't have a really strong vanilla taste to it. It's more the smell than anything. And this coconut is not sweet by any means. So what I flavour it with is the ESN flavour powders. Now I've harped on about these before. They're really good like sweetener products. So here I've got the strawberry white chocolate flavour, and I've also got the blueberry cream flavour. I pop a little bit into the yogurt and mix it up. Every day at work I have about 70 grams of this, as the whole pot itself is 350 grams, and so divide that by 5, 70, and that's what I have with some frozen strawberries. But as you can see here, it's got minimal ingredients to it, which I really like. You need to be flavouring your food, guys. You really do. These are some of my faves, and you can get these in Aldi. So this is the Cajun seasoning and the harissa seasoning. I season chicken with this, my beef mince with this. Everything is always seasoned, and there are a lot more seasonings as well. These are just 2 of them. But it's really important when you're on a calorie deficit to flavour your food and make it less boring and more interesting. Now, for one of the sauces for my meal prep, I normally do some sriracha soy sauce and some PB Fit. So sriracha is really good for the calories. And you know, if you want to add a bit of spice to your salads and rice cakes, this is really tasty stuff. PB Fit, this just is a game changer, guys. So you pop a bit of this powder and mix it with some water in a bowl, and you've got peanut butter, and you can change the consistency, which is really cool, to like drizzle or, you know, spreads, and it works really well. It is expensive, but for what it is and what it does, it's absolutely worth it. Have it on top of your rice cakes, on top of toast. You know, mix it in with your yogurt bowl as well. Make it into a sauce. Really good stuff. If you like sauces like me, then sometimes you've got to choose this kind of stuff. A lot of people may not agree with me and just say, oh, you should eat the full fat stuff. Fair, I understand. Mayonnaise is really high in calories, and I go through a lot of sauce. So for 15 calories, you can use a tablespoon. And I bring this to work with me. I have this at home. And, you know, for a person that eats a lot of sauce, it absolutely helps. As a household, we're not a fan of no added sugar or no sugar sauces, beans and whatnot. So we always buy like normal stuff when it comes to like tomato ketchup. This one by M&S has minimal ingredients to it, and it tastes really good, so I highly recommend. ESN oil spray, I use this in my cooking all the time. It doesn't have the best ingredients. Someone's gonna say it's got emulsifiers in it, but your fry light also is made up of weird ingredients as well. I just really like this because of the nozzle, but I am keen to try the avocado spray oil. These are both frozen items. I didn't use any extra lean beef mince this week. Again, this is a game changer, guys. 3% fat. You can get this in Aldi, but you can also get it on Ocado. Making tacos with this, bolognese, and chili con carne. Really great stuff to have if you like red meat. And then frozen chicken breast. Really easy and really convenient to have. Turkey rashers. These are the Mattison's ones, and they're only 29 calories per slice and high in protein as well. I like to just fry these off in a little bit of spray oil, pop them on top of my rice cakes, and that's what I've been having for lunch. Rice cakes, hummus or avocados with some turkey rashers on top. Really good lunch. And there you are. A few ingredient swaps here and there can go a really long way. Now this is only a snapshot of a few ingredient swaps I've done and a few snacks here and there. It's not the full picture, so what I eat every single day may change, and it depends on what I'm meal prepping that week as well. If you want to see what I meal prep, I'll have those linked down below, but they're on my channel. But for what I eat in a day videos, you can head over to my TikTok account where I post more frequently on what I eat in a day. Hope you found this video helpful and found some inspo. If you have any tips and recommendations, please let me know in the comment section and I'll be sure to check them out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more from me. I hope you have a lovely week.